It's the CyberTank Variety Show, Old Dog and Zippy edition of the CyberTank Variety Show. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome on in. The comment section is open, so leave your comments, and we will get you involved here in the discussion. I'm so excited to be here for a special, what's an Old Dog and Zippy special afternoon edition. We're usually coming on late night, but I've been assured by the artistic director that it's fine if we go blue. So we'll see what happens. I mean, there's no script, so we'll just see what the inspiration is, if you will. I hope everyone's doing well and getting excited, getting cozy, and getting ready for this holiday season as we continue this march through Christmas into New Year's Eve and the new year. So barring another show in that week in between Christmas and New Year's, this may be the last CyberTank Variety Show of 2020. I know some of y'all will be saluting, not saluting like I see this bad person in the Oval Office does these like ridiculous salutes, like as if it just seems like there's like a lot of time spent golfing that could maybe be spent on just like how a salute is done. But in any case, I'm very excited. Welcome on in. Comment section is open, so tell me what you want to talk about. Tell me what you want to get involved with. New York City public schools are in the news. I mean, they're in the news for all different types of stuff, but one of the very intriguing and important issues is getting rid of the standardized exam for the specialized high schools. So right now, there's sort of SAT type tests that middle school students will take to get into the New York City specialized high schools. New York City is the most segregated school system in the country. I mean, that's wild, especially being in, Racistville, Virginia, where I am, is actually much more integrated. Not much more, but it's more integrated. There's just one high school here. Sure, you have some private schools, and of course, the problems are within the gifted and talented programs within the high school is very segregated. There's a low percentage of Black students in the gifted and talented program, in comparison to the percentage of Black people in the area. New York City, of course, has a majority Black and Hispanic population, and New York City's top public high school, Stuyvesant High School, is something like maybe 2% Black and Hispanic. I mean, it's really crazy. Hunter College High School, another considered top New York City public school, although it's part of the CUNY system, is something like 3 or 4% Black and Hispanic. And these numbers are way down because back in the 80s, 90s, these numbers were higher. At least, I think in the 80s, a school like Brooklyn Tech, another one of the city's special math and science high schools that you take a test to get into, was 50% Black in the 80s. And now that number is under 10%. This is criminal inequality. You have a majority Black and Hispanic population in New York City, but their representation in the New York City's specialized top public high schools is like under 10%. In the case of the top public high school, under 5%. These are criminal inequalities. Something must be done, and I do see that the school system is addressing this now. Comment section is open, so if you want to talk more about that, leave your comments on it. But I just think it's like you got to shake the system up. Something has to be done. It must be addressed. So whether that's making test prep available for all students, talking about getting rid of the gifted and talented program in the elementary and middle school level, and then changing up the testing for the high schools. Something must get done. It's something to get angry about, and savage inequalities that must be fixed. So as we do on the Old Dog and Zippy show, it's all about the clips, not the quote, the quotes that I'm making and the clips. So I'm going to get right into the angry vid because
So I got this on my car, and I've been parked in the same parking space for 4 months. For 4 months I've been parked in this parking space. No one said anything for 4 months. My man's name is located on this page right there. Hartman, right? I mean, we've only been watching these videos every day for weeks now. What does this even mean? Tuesday to Saturday, noon to 8 a.m.? Tuesday to Saturday, noon to 8 a.m. Thank you for understanding. Wow, that's nice to say thank you for understanding. I mean, it's not a typo, right? That's not a typo. That's not like you tried to spell Hartman but spelled it wrong. Like, I don't really know what that is. Like, you never read. What does that mean? Noon to 8 a.m. There's no parking in the middle of the night? Because the guy says his name all the time. He's like, this is Jack Hartman. She hears Harment. Is Hartman like, is this too Jewy or something? It doesn't make sense. She has to sort of like Harment. Is that a name you've ever heard? Has any of my viewers ever heard the name Harment?
Yeah, no, I mean, I Googled Harment. There's no hits for Harment. It's not the last name. But you know what? Why am I getting so angry? Peace and love, right? Peace and love. Yeah, I mean, homeschool can be a trip, to say the least. But there's never an excuse to get angry. So I hope everyone knows how to chill out better than I do. I'm drinking. I know it's early, but hey, it's the showtime, and I'm drinking a mid-grade tequila. It's very smooth, very herbal. But maybe you're not doing alcohol. I mean, maybe you're a teetotaler. Maybe it's just not. It's still daytime. But so enjoy whatever kind of herbal concoction you might get into. Maybe that's a herbal tea, cup of coffee, something a little stronger. You know what I mean? You got to microdose something. Enjoy yourself. Like I said, the comment section is open. Hey, Rodrigo, great to see you. Rodrigo, you were amazing. You were amazing. Rodrigo was here in the background for just hours doing the Tank Telethon, which was fantastic. Yeah, exactly. I have no idea what that note was. Needless to say, I don't park. I just, whatever it is. They won. Now I park on someone else's property. Very wonderful guy, WA, who owns property, and but it's just, it's different here in New York. Parking is just much more straightforward. Oh, you'll get a ticket. Here they don't do that. It's very hands off, which I appreciate. But then it's like almost two hands off because they won't encourage people to wear masks here. So it's like you won't get a parking ticket, which is great. But then they're also like, we're not a nanny state. Like in New York, you need everyone to tell you what to do. But here it's just like, we're rugged individuals. Don't tell us what to do. So let's get right into this next vid, because this vid is kind of angry. Appomattox, where General Lee surrendered to General Grant. It was over for the South at that point. It's an angry place. It's a fucked up place. I try to do some military music, so I'm going to share my screen right now, and we're going to get into the Appomattox vid. So let me know what you think. Chill out. Remember, enjoy yourselves, and we'll be back with more peace and love commentary after this vid.
I can't shake him. He's spreading his joy everywhere. Get out of here. Back to you guys.
How you guys belong together. Hey.
Take care. Come on. See you next time. Promote.
See ya, Alex. Thank you. I like that. I like Al Roker is like spreading, what did you say, spreading your joy everywhere? Yeah. So as I take another sip of this George Clooney, Cindy Crawford's husband, tequila, apparently they sold it for $1 billion. Wow. Looks like someone thinks they're going to be selling a lot of tequila. It's delicious. But I'm chasing that with some sweet tea. And, you know, refined sugar, I'm not proud about that because I think refined sugar is definitely problematic. Lots of sugar and fruits and stuff that we could get. You know, we don't need this white sugar. It's problematic. The white foods, white sugar, white flour, milk. Okay. Cow's milk is very problematic. And I would really venture to say that that's what you need to be careful about. Dairy is problematic. You have a lot of, you saw the horse in the video there. There's a lot of cows, and we're going to maybe see some cows in some videos coming up later in the hour. But these beef cattle, you know, they get to see the light of day. They get to graze around, be on the grass, at least at the beginning of their life before they go to these nightmare places to get fattened up for the slaughter. But at least they have this respite, you know, of something. I mean, it's something compared to the slaughterhouse. But the dairy cows, at least for the most part of it, you know, you're just getting a cheese sandwich at the bodega, you know, that stuff is coming from these factories where the cows never see the light of day. And I think it's the cows' revenge. These poor mama cows in cages where they can't even turn around, hooked up to milking machines, you know, forcibly impregnated, constantly kept pregnant, having their babies taken away from them. The boy babies, you know, become veal. It's a bad scene in the dairy industry, and I think it's the cow's revenge. I think we ought to be careful and conscious about our dairy consumption, if not eschew it completely, because humans are meant to drink human milk, and cows are meant to drink cow milk, and rats are meant to drink rat milk, and you know, trees are just some other thing, if an acorn falls or whatever. So, you know, something to think about. And you know, you can get at me in the comment section if you want to talk more about that stuff. So let's get right into this next vid. And what do we have next on tap? So I'm trying to do some different vids today. If you saw the telethon hour that I did several days ago, we saw a bunch of vids. I'm trying to put some new vids on. So this is just a funny one, filmed around Halloween time. Scare kids, scare me. You want to scare a kid on Halloween? You want to scare me on Halloween? Let's take a look, see what this is all about. Yo, you want to scare a kid? You put some Halloween decorate. You know what I mean? You want to scare a kid on Halloween? You put some scary, you know, ghouls or
turn
like
right onto State Route 653.
You put some skeleton decorations, or you know what I mean? Some like bloody, like, you know, like insane asylum type tableau on your lawn. You want to scare me on Halloween? You put some Republican.
Right onto State Route 653, then turn left onto Virginia 130 East.
You put some Republican signs in front of your house. You know what I'm saying? That's how you scare me. You don't scare me with the ghouls. I'm gonna put.
Turn right onto State Route 653, then turn left onto Virginia 130 East.
You want to scare me? You put that in your front lawn. Celino and Barnes, injury attorneys, 800-888-8888. The greatest of all time? Are you the greatest of all time? Are you the greatest? Are you the greatest of all time? Maybe. Oh my God, look at that. Is that a mirror? It's a mirror? Oh, that's so awesome. You got a built-in scratcher. Oh man, that's so cool.
Hi, Mr. Moo.
There really is something to be said for the Southern sweet tea. They don't do this in New York. You know, you get an iced tea in New York. I don't know how to say it. It's just like it's a different thing. There's just something. And again, if anyone knows in the comments, you could drop in the comments. There's something about the taste of the Southern tea. And you could get an unsweet. What I like to do is a half and half. It's not too sweet, you know. But again, like I said, fine sugar, no virtue there. But if it came to refined sugar versus animal fats, I think the sugar is I don't know, less dangerous, less problematic. But of course, refined sugar and the sugar industry is very problematic too. Yeah, shit is fucked up down here. You see those signs everywhere, these Republican signs. Now, you used to see a lot more Confederate flags down here, and it's great to see a lot less of that now. You see once in a while, you see that, and it's crazy. But when you see these Republican signs up in people's lawns, it really has the same feel. Like I see that, I'm just like, oh, that's a racist family. I mean, well, how else can you feel about it, right? That's the fucking referendum. How on earth could you support that side of things? Kids in cages. Bad news. It was a bad time in the empire. The shogun stayed inside his castle and never come out. Some people said his brain was infected by devils. You know, I mean, it definitely feels that way. So let's cleanse our palates and get right into another video. So what am I going to share right now? Let us see. How about the VA food? Well, where's my Biscuitville? Biscuitville. So this was an early ad I did. Has to do with vegetarianism. Has to do with, you know, another type of Southern cuisine. Biscuits. You got biscuits everywhere. So let's take a look at this. See how this goes. It's a quickie.
Come on down to Biscuitville. We got your biscuits here. Come on down to Biscuitville. You hear? Come on down to Biscuitville. We got your biscuits here. Come on down to Biscuitville. You hear? No vegetarian options that we could speak of at all. Not even fish at this place, at this biscuit stall. Just pork and ham and fucking chicken too. We make these biscuits just for you. Come on down to Biscuitville. We got your biscuits here. Come on down to Biscuitville. You hear?
Come on down to Biscuitville. We got your biscuits here. That is a real place, Biscuitville. And I've never been there because they really don't have vegetarian items. There's no, they don't even have like a fish biscuit if you're going to go the pescatarian route. But so I've been making these different VA food kind of fantasy songs. I really miss New York. Y'all watching in New York, you are spoiled in some way. I mean, you want to talk about vegetarian restaurants. I mean, you have hundreds of vegetarian restaurants. And I know I've said this before on the show, but I'm talking about pure veg. Not like, oh, they have a veggie sandwich or they have some good vegetarian items like a Bear Burger. 50% of the menu is vegetarian. Kudos to Bear Burger for that. But, you know, I'm talking about pure veg restaurants, all different types of stuff. You want pure veg South Indian food? We have that. You want Ital food, West Indian, a vegetarian? We have that. You want like a vegetarian like diner food, like you want some like a double bacon cheeseburger or chicken bacon ranch, full veg? We have that too. So peace and love, New York City. All you folks in New York, please enjoy yourselves with the plethora of awesome food adventures that you can go on. So let's get right involved in another video. And let's see. Here's one we didn't show. It has it on last I don't know, last week or the telethon. This is a vid. This is the Gourds vid. Now, there's some stuff with Bob Good, or Bob Bad, I say. And we'll take a look. He's just a creepy politician. I think this was his acceptance speech. I was just sort of having fun with that. And then there's an ad for Hush Puppies. Let me know what you think. Let's take a look here.
To hide his own record, as Campbell County Supervisor Good slashed funding for law enforcement, losing 13 deputies in 1 year.
Campbell County Sheriff's having a hard time holding on to his deputies.
This is becoming a strain on his department.
After Good cut funds, crime hit 20-year highs. Now, these sheriffs are supporting Webb. Webb won't defund the police, but Bob Good already did.
I'm Cameron Webb, and I approve this message.
What do you want? You want some pickles?
Ruff, ruff.
Oh, maybe you want a donut.
Ruff, ruff.
Maybe you want some Dorito chips.
Ruff, ruff.
What do you want? Like chicken soup or something?
Ruff, ruff.
Vegan, of course. What do you want? You want some tomatoes?
Ruff, ruff.
Oh, I know. You want Hush Puppies.
Yeah!
Come on down to Sam's Hush Puppy Palace. We got the best Hush Puppies this side of the Mississippi. We got Hush Puppies boiled in all different types of oils. We got a nice lard for y'all that want to do it that way, but we have many vegan variety Hush Puppies. We got Hush Puppies in a coconut oil. We got Hush Puppies in a nice olive oil. We got Hush Puppies in some kind of vegan butter. I don't know what it is, but they're delicious. So put on your tail and come on down. Be quiet, doggies. Roof, 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 roof. And try some of Sam's New York style Southern Hush Puppies.
Okay, so that was not the acceptance speech. That's in another video. Sorry about that. That was actually an ad for Cameron Webb, who, it was very exciting. It was going to be another Democratic seat in one of Virginia's House of Representatives, U.S. House. And it was a shame. Dr. Webb came really close, and it's just unbelievable that people could go with Bob Good. I don't know if the video is going to be played today, but there's a Bob Good video where it's just like he's wrestling his adult son in like Greco-Roman wrestling, like they're in tights, and they're like writhing around on the floor. And Bob Good just keeps like dropping his son, and he's like Democratic ideals, like I'll drop that. Green New Deal, I'll pin that. Defund the police, like I'll kick that idea. Like it was just very violent. And healthcare for all, like I'll murder that idea. I mean, I don't think he said that exactly, but it really was that kind of feeling. And like, what is his platform? It's just like pro business. What about pro the people? What about just looking out for all the people? So Bob Good, Bob Bad, I say. Bob Bad. All right, let's see what else we have on tap. Made the music for these videos, and this is me stuck in Virginia. Why don't we stick with the food theme? I think we watched this video last week, but I want to play this one again. It's the VA food song rant. Gets a little wild. Let me know what you think. Comment section is open.
Stuck in Virginia, what I'm gonna do. Stuck in Virginia. Stuck in Virginia, what I'm gonna do. Stuck in Virginia, you'd be freaking too. This isn't DC area or Central Virginia, the mountains are beautiful beyond belief, but there's not much to do besides going hunting, and you know that's not what I do. Stuck in Virginia, what I'm gonna do? Stuck in Virginia, you'd be freaking too. Stuck in Central Virginia, stuck in this place, wearing North Face, please, orange clothing, so you don't get shot in the woods. Maybe there's a place that sells some vegan burgers. Actually, no, there's no such place. You would think it'd be an easy layup to make a double bacon cheeseburger all vegan. Or how about some vegan crab cakes? But no, there's nothing like this. I really miss next level burgers hard to compose. I want to get a vegan Philly cheese. I want to get some vegan ramen, but it's not happening. Oh, brothers and sisters, peace and love, world family, and let's get back to the good old days where you could get crazy vegetarian options like a vegan Philly cheesesteak with some vegan cheese and the peppers and onions, and maybe it's like some seitan steak in there, or you know what I mean, like even I'll take that place down in the village, like Tiny Giant Sandwich Shop. They had a really cool, I think they just used the Boca Burger, but it was fucking delicious. And I don't think they have any places like that. Like, could I get a vegan gyro? Like, I don't even think you could get a regular. I don't even think they know what gyro is. I mean, maybe they know what gyro is, but you can't get it down here. I mean, who even really likes gyro that much? I mean, when it's the lamb variety, sure, but if you're going vegan, let me get like a let me let me get like a vegan pho or a sausage and peppers, with the Beyond sausage in it. That'd be fucking awesome. Do y'all know? Do they have that in Lynchburg? I don't think so. Is there even one standalone vegetarian restaurant, like a pure veg restaurant? No siree. So come on down to Central Virginia. We got fresh produce, and that's a good thing. Well, that's it for now. Till next time, we can always dream about the vegan delicacies of the big northern cities like New York. And for those New Yorkers, it's just a fast-paced life. And I even heard on the internet that parents are going to have to be selling their children away. This is New York legislature. Haven't you heard? That's the kind of stuff you see on like the school board Facebook page here. Just like some wacky stuff from like some old dude who like doesn't even have children enrolled in the school. Thank you, folks. I'm here on Saturdays.
Yeah, it's pretty wild here. So at the last school board meeting, one of the school board members was talking in this like really despicably cryptic way about not wanting the state of Virginia to impose a new African American history class in the high schools of Virginia. And so this board member was like, I need to know what's in the curriculum. We need to be able to see, we need some transparency. Like, what are they concerned history is going to be less whitewashed? That'd be problematic for some of the establishment around here. I mean, it's really messed up. So this board member is like, and then, we've been hearing things. Somebody sent me a link. I clicked it and it sent me straight to New York. And with that brought fear. That's a quote. And I was just like, just the idea of New York. I mean, that kind of stuff happens here where people are just afraid of the concept of New York. They may not have never been to New York. Just this idea of New York as some kind of demon place. And we've talked about that in various art pieces here at the Tank, New York City as demon goddess, because what are we worshiping in New York? But, all those money temples built on so much bloodshed and horror. But we love it, because New York is a multicultural wonderland. And I hope you all enjoy it in New York, because it's a beautiful thing when you have every language in the world being spoken in one city. It's a big city. There's no other city like New York City in this country. New York City blows them all away. So let's rejoice and watch another video. Let's see what video. Here's another video we didn't watch last week. And let's check out week 13. Oh no, you know what? Let's go all the way back. Let's go to an early vid. This is the week 5 montage vid. I think this is even before I started putting music so much on the vids. I don't even know. Let's take a look at this. It has some cool New York stuff in it. Good old days.
This is Mattress Firm. You will want a soft mattress? Get the F out of here. You're so beautiful. Hi. You're so beautiful. Hi. Do you want some food? I have some food for you. This is Lassen and Heinings. We've been here since 1949. We're family operated and owned. I'll sell you a cake, you motherfucker.
This is Neptune Avenue.
So, yeah, I don't know. I think that flag needs to be replaced, but that's a sign of the times, right? We're in the nightmare realm, but you got to remember peace and love, folks. Peace and love. Remember to hug yourself. If you're potted up with people, remember to hug those people in your pod. Remember to love not just the people around you, but it's important to have love for yourself. Not some kind of narcissistic love where you know it's kind of selfish thing, but you have to be okay with you. And that's really important. We have to set an example for the people around us, how to if you know how to take care of oneself, because as they say, you cannot really truly love others unless you truly love yourself. You know, if you want to create a happy life for others, you have to create a happy life for yourself. And I don't think that necessarily means achieving something. It could just be, it's about sitting there, meditating, and finding that inner joy. So let's find some inner joy here with another fun video. And we have a bunch more exciting videos on tap. I'm excited to, let's take a look. What is this? Should we check week 6 nightmare? So yeah, we're in the nightmare realm, but remember to make peace and love in your lives. But let's experience that nightmare together in the week 6 nightmare. Oh, that was a quickie. Cool. We're all in this together. The Gaia theory, planet Earth as one organism, Mother Earth. And we're all connected, right? I mean, you know, as people were getting excited about the conjunction, Jupiter and Saturn. I mean, these planets, we're part of a solar system. This solar system is our family. And not just that, our star is part of a star family. You know, there's we're in this part of the galaxy, right? And this whole galaxy is our family in some sense, right? Because then we're part of a galaxy cluster. So we have other galaxies that are our neighbor galaxies, our cousin galaxies. And we're all in it together. As Rosie Perez says in White Man Can't Jump, one big organic globule. And really think about that, you know? Sometimes it seems we're separate, right? You see the fingers here look like separate things, but it's actually all one hand. So, you know, all one, peace and love, all one. I want to take a look at another video that maybe, because I think that video we just saw did play on the telethon. But here's one I'm pretty sure we did not see last week. Let's get right into the week 13. And this was the second montage of week 13. Let's see what we got here.
All three of them, they're all three were in the field all day today, all day. You know, grateful to that Connor by nature that he's
I'm having to spit.
was able to travel to the Alabama campaign. Just love the class. They've had a lot of late nights and a lot of early mornings.
I'm having to spit because of Bob Good. I'm really displeased. Look at this guy.
This is my wife of 32 years, who I met on this campus 36 years ago.
Oh my God. What? Oh my God. It's so creepy. Oh my God. Peace and love.
Tracy was traveling so much to campaign with me. And, you know, it's really interesting as you travel and do this, you have people tell you, gosh, it's so neat to have your son with you, so neat to have your wife with you. And that's a rare thing. I don't know if it's a rare thing, but I know it's a
You like
for us to have.
you wrestle with your son.
I want to thank congratulate Cameron Webb.
Oh man. Yo, this is the Get Dr. Webb's name out your mouth, Bob. I don't think so, Bob. The numbers are not in yet.
And that is what original state remarks. A starkly different picture than the current first family, and
I don't know if y'all could pick up the pizza oven in there, but that's fantastic. I hope they have a vegan variety.
Senator Harris, Vice President-elect Harris said, she said Joe Biden had the audacity to break a barrier and select a woman. And, you know, I think what you are saying is right. He was rewarded for a lifetime of service, a lifetime of making his public life about the country he served.
Come press the beat button. Hit that beat button, please. We're just gonna drop the drums in. Put the drums in. Thank you.
the days turn, walking in circles, find where to go. Get on the conveyor belt, like you know. So there you saw the Bob Bad, as I say, acceptance speech. You know, the fallacy of this Republican establishment, these fucking drank the Kool-Aid fucks. And I don't like to get as so angry as all that, because I do recognize, like, we're gonna have to work it out. There's no scenario, right? I mean, where, you know, because you have people on both sides. I hate that line now, the both sides, the good people on both sides, because fuck that, right? There's not good people on both sides. It's a disgusting thing to say, an absurd thing to say. But the fact of the matter is, you're not just going to get rid of either side. Either side is going to be here. We got to figure it out. So that goes back, I don't know, something with peace and love. It's freaked. It's a freaky thing, because there's no answer. But I do believe that with education, and yeah, something about peace and love and just dialogue, you know, that slowly and we can end up fixing things. So go with peace and love in your hearts. And yeah, I mean, it's just crazy. Like with Bob Bad, this guy was, you know, decrying defund the police, talking all this shit about defund the police. This guy actually, in his political tenure, had reduced sheriff salaries. You know, police had been laid off under Bob Bad. So just this total disconnect, this total bullshit this total con that's just about racism. What else is it about? The answer is racism. And it's completely unacceptable that the Republican Party has revealed itself to be demonic. I think there's another video. I don't know if we're going to play it today, but I mean, yeah, these are the Balrog type demons. You know what I mean? I don't think there's any kind of like reasoning. I guess bad news, possession by, you know, some people said his brain was infected by devils. Like, yeah, like some shit like that, like the Shogun in that Wu-Tang opening there, Shogun Assassin. Let's watch another video. Let's enjoy ourselves. Let's have fun. The sun is down now. I mean, it's still light out. I see there's still some daylight, but the sun is down. It's going to be nighttime now. And so I think you can start drinking your tequila, whether that's whatever type of brand. Very nice, just made from 100% agave. So that's freaking delicious. Very smooth, very smooth. All right, let's find another video that we did not watch. Ooh, the Nutcrackers vid. Jimmy, a very loyal and frequent Old Dog and Zippy viewer, said this was a very powerful vid. So in the spirit of the holiday, here's the Nutcracker vid. Enjoy. Get cozy and herbaled up, I guess. Okay, the Nutcracker vid. So yeah, they put up all of these homemade nutcrackers all over town. And so the tank needs to raise another $3,000. I wanted to put up the website there, fillthetank.org. So if you want to go to fillthetank.org, if you got that extra scratch and want to help out the tank, tank's an amazing place. I like to think of it as the Paris Opera House. You go into the back of the tank, the dressing rooms, and in between the two theaters and the office, the different little rooms, and it's just the corridors, shit stacked up in lofts, and it's just a very exciting place where you could have nights where you're doing 7 shows a night, dual theater, double-barreled shows going on, and I'm sorry for the gun talk, but hey, I'm hearing a real Second Amendment, don't take away our rights kind of place. But it's quite a punch, let's just say, what's going on at the tank. It's an awesome place where everyone gets their own show. You want to apply for a show, the tank, if they want to produce it with you, free rehearsal space, free performance space, promotional support. The tank is a true treasure, and the arts must be preserved. The arts must be protected. Art is really important, along with public parks. People need this kind of stuff. We need this as part of the fabric of our society. It's very important. And we've had last 4 years an administration that's had quite a disdain for the arts. You want to know other types of administrations? Fucking Stalinist Russia. You know what I mean? Fucking Pol Pot's Cambodia. These are places where art was suppressed, and just thinking about a place like Stalinist Russia where you have, just intellectuals get locked up and stuff. So we need the arts. It's extremely important for a healthy society for people to have access to the arts. So check it out, fillthetank.org if you can. But if you can't, let's enjoy another video here. Pretty excited to keep going and share another video with you. So I'm so excited. These are ones that maybe played once. And how about the new montage? Let's see what we have in store with the new montage. This might be beautiful. Let's see.
How my cows, ha cows, ha my cows, ha cows, ha my cows, ha cows, ha my cows.
It's too much. But I love seeing those cows. And like I said, those beef cattle, at least they get to roam around in the grass. You just don't see that stuff in New York City. You see the pigeons roaming, you see the rats roaming, maybe the occasional songbird. You hear those mourning doves. Hoo 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 hoo. Yeah, welcome, folks. So here I am. I'm stuck in Virginia. What I'm gonna do? Stuck in Virginia. You'd be freaking too. Yeah, they don't have any pure vegetarian restaurants here, which is really a shame. There's some options, but it's not like the exciting options you get in New York City, the over-the-top options you get in New York City. Like one time, this place in Williamsburg, Food Swings, KFC at that time was making a sandwich that the bread was actually 2 fried chicken cutlets, and in between the fried chicken cutlets, you had like bacon and cheese. And then the Food Swings actually made that vegan. I mean, what a dream. What a vegan dream that place Food Swings was, and New York City is. It's a place where you can do what you want to do, see whatever type of music you want to see, whatever type of stage show, whatever type of movie, whatever type of art you want to go see. New York City is all about that. You want to just walk the streets and take in the culture. New York City is here for that. So enjoy yourself if you're watching from New York City or wherever you're watching from. Let's take a look at this next clip. This is another commercial I did for the Paperman. This is a new toy. You might want to buy one for your loved ones this holiday season.
Man, it's the hottest new toy. You can stretch it out like a line. You could bundle
Well,
it.
might break it because it's made out of paper.
You could break it. You could bundle it up. Paperman only costs $129.99.
That's a lot.
Well, it's state-of-the-art paper, and it has 100 different uses. You could break it up like a ball, right? You could wave it around.
And also you can make it talk.
Let's see.
Hello, Sam.
Hey, kid, what do you think of Paperman?
Whoa! Oh! I don't know.
Star Wars.
Dun 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 dun.
Da, 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 da.
Are we living in the Galactic Empire? Is this the Galactic Empire? And if so, where are the force powers at? Where are my force sensitive beings at? Okay? Where's the Jedi Order? Where's the uncorrupted Jedi Order? You know, not clouded by the Sith. I feel like we're in the shroud of the Sith right now, where everyone's mind is clouded by some Sith shit that's going on planet Earth. So let's cleanse the palate once more and take a look. You know what? How about the week 14 forest vid? Lots of forest around here, lots of beautiful forest. Let's watch the week 14 forest vid and enjoy ourselves. Ooh, this is a goodie. I think you'll enjoy. Sit back and relax and enjoy yourself. It's past 5 o'clock. Pour yourself a drink if that's what you do, and enjoy.
Shoot ya. Drunken hunters in the woods, they're gonna shoot you. Watch out. Grab your family, get out of there. Don't you worry about a bear. It's a drunken hunter with a rifle. They just see antlers, they're shooting and spiteful. They're gonna take a buck or two, as many does as they want. That's true. Maybe no baby deer. What's that even called? Bambi, it's clear. But watch out, the drinking and drugging out in the woods. These hunters be, I'm gonna say thugging. It's inappropriate. This comes from India. There's not a lot of South Asians in this area. And if there are, they're not. You don't see them around. Oh God, I miss New York and the multicultural experience.
These hunters be bugging. These hunters be bugging. You know, they drinking and drugging out in the woods. They be bugging. Oh man, stuck in Virginia. What I'm gonna do? Stuck in Virginia. It feels like poo poo. But you know, the air is fresh. Happy winter, everybody. Happy winter. We passed through the winter solstice. The earth is now going to start tipping the other way. The northern hemisphere is going to slowly make its way back to the equinox. And then, thankfully, 6 months from now, we're going to be tilted all the way towards the sun. I don't know, why do we love summer so much? But I'll take that t-shirt at night weather. Give me that t-shirt at night weather, please. Don't, I don't know. But this is wintertime, and you got to do wintertime. It's just part of the experience on this latitude, right? But winter solstice celebrations are ancient. I posit that winter solstice celebrations are pre-language. People were doing this stuff in ancient prehistoric times. So whatever holiday you're celebrating right now, it's winter. It's the winter celebration, making a light in the night, in these long nights. But now, tonight is going to be a shorter night than last night, and we're going to keep getting shorter until we get to that balance. And then the days are going to get longer and longer and longer. I love that. Don't you love that 9 p.m. daylight? I love that 9 p.m. and just the sun is going down and you're chilling with your friends in New York City. You got a night out night out on the town. Maybe you're going to see a late night theater. Maybe you're going to see a 9:30 show at the Tank, chilling outside, kibitzing before the show. Or who knows after the show where the after party might bring you. It's a beautiful time, and I just want to say happy winter solstice to everybody. Happy winter solstice, and I made a winter solstice vid. This vid actually used to be called the nature and nativity vid. That trips me every time. Nature and nativity, nature and nativity. I don't know. English is a funny language, and people speak it differently all around the country. Like I keep saying theater, talking about the Tank theater. They actually say theater here. Do they hear themselves saying theater? And it's like, no, that's what it's called. Or it's just like they're putting us on theater. Come on now. But so let's enjoy. And this is the new theater, right? Sam just doing his online bullshitting. So I just want to play for you this beautiful and loving peace and love to you, and enjoy the sweet sounds and the kind of nightmarish feelings, but the triumphant feelings, and appreciate the comedy and the peace and love of the winter solstice video with a special message at the end from me and the Tank. So enjoy yourself, and here we are with the winter solstice video.
Away in a manger, the little boy slept.
Stop.
Who
I'll press your unsing button.
was born?
No, I don't press your.
Okay, I'm on now. Who was born in Bethlehem? Children
No, you
go where I send
No,
thee.
I'm pressing the button. What happened?
You're just switching languages. Ha Shiva
This is a button.
Gaudeamus.
Where's the English button?
Gaudeamus.
This is the English button. That's the English button.
Noel,
This is the English button.
Noel.
This is the English button.
Winter solstice ritual comes in all the languages. May you enjoy a bittersweet, physically distant celebration. Peace and love from Sam and the Tank. Thank you, folks. You know, I'm reminded of the meme where it's like the world is on fire and your theater friend is like, come see me do a reading of Macbeth on Zoom, you know, and it's just like, you know, the walls are crumbling down. So I do appreciate y'all joining me. We're at the hour and a half mark. This is the longest Old Dog and Zippy ever. So I really appreciate it. And I want to remind y'all of fillthetank.org, because the Tank is doing great things, and I'm here via the Tank. This is the Tank variety show every Tuesday at 4 p.m. and they let me take it over with Old Dog and Zippy, the late night show due in the afternoon. So I hope I didn't go too blue. I think I didn't talk too much about hallucinogens, and I think there were probably less F words in this, less let me just come out and say there are less fucking foul language words on this episode, but Megan Finn, the artistic director, did say that was okay, or maybe she didn't, and I'm just saying fuck it, because peace and love, foul language is the worst of our problems, because we really are living in a nightmare realm, a real horror show, and there's revolution out there. There's external revolution out there, people in the streets, and that's just so fucking fantastic. And let's remember about the internal revolution also, because we have to be a light to each other in this nightmare realm. We have to set a good example for others through our own practice, our own meditative practice, our own commitment to kindness, virtue, right action, what the Buddhists talk about in the Eightfold Path. And let us all find that inner bodhisattva inside, because that's how we can really help the world, is one by one. Other people will see you channeling that bodhisattva, and then other people will be inspired to channel that bodhisattva energy. And we may never, this is a really tough world to get towards fucking enlightenment, some say you need the pure land. You can't even do it in this lifetime. Forget about it. You need to be reborn, hopefully, in the next life in the pure land, where it's all gold and lapis lazuli and fucking pools to sit in, and you're like talking to all the great Buddhas and Bodhisattvas that cross all the dimensions, and then maybe there you could attain enlightenment, but not here. But we have to at least aspire to that. We have to at least have that intention. Please, I need you to do it, because it's freaky out here, So peace and love, folks. Like, I love you and want you to feel really good about yourselves and spread. Don't, wear your masks. Don't do the community spread, but spread joy and happiness. Thank you. Peace and love. And we'll just get through this all together and onward and upward. Hug yourself. And if you're potted up with people, hug them and remember your commitment to doing the right action in every moment. Stay vigilant, stay strong, like karateka. You know what I mean? Just in all of your daily activities, remember that meditation. Remember to breathe. Remember to be in touch with the vibration of the earth, the vibration of the universe. We're all one big organic globule, as frequent viewer Jimmy reminds us from the movie White Man Can't Jump, Rosie Perez, one big organic globule. Peace and love. We'll see you soon on the next season of Old Dog and Zippy, and let's go tank. Let's support the arts and support each other and ourselves. Okay. Thank you all very much. We'll ride out, as always, with the New Tunnel outro. Because as we go through this shit, what's on the other side? Hopefully a beautiful new dawn. It's the New Tunnel outro. Now I'm not even seeing the New Tunnel outro in here. Here we go. Let's ride out with the New Tunnel outro. Peace and love, folks. And see you. What's on the other end of the tunnel? Hopefully it's that bright new dawn. A new future. A way past the capitalist system. A way to live in a society where we're looking out for each other and taking care of people. Let's all get together and make the world a better place. Peace and love. Old Dog and Zippy. Old Dog and Zippy will be here for you with the next season. And thank you to everyone out there for being there for Old Dog and Zippy, for me, for your loved ones, for your friends and family, and all the people, all the creatures of the world. Let's do this onward and upward. Peace and love. Thank you, Tank Variety Show. See ya.